So everything was done, and the outtake nurse or whatever was there, and she had a cloth or whatever, or like a daub, and she had some like wet stuff on it, and she asked, "Are you still numbed up?" And I was like, "No." And then I said yes, and she went to dab it on the stitches, and right as she was about to put it on there, like the microsecond before I said, "What is that, alcohol?" And she dabs, and she goes, "Oh my god, no!" I would, like, recoiling as if it was. She goes, "I would not do that to you. That'd be evil." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I guess it would be." I just accepted my fate that something was gonna hurt.
Oh my god, that's evil.
I didn't register, despite the fact that it's stitched up, it is still technically an open wound that is simply pressed tightly together. Had she put alcohol on me, my god, would that have burned.
Yeah. That's also funny. She's like, "Oh my god, no. Whoever does that kind of thing is such an evil thing. It's because she's covering up the fact that she's done it quite a lot."
Or she's exposing to me just how hard my brain is on me.
Yeah.
Like, totally neutral tone. You're about to make me feel really bad, huh?
Oh my god, do you see a psychiatrist? You sound like a therapist. Like,
that's the other funny thing. I already told you this, but I love that when they said my blood pressure was normal, I was like, well, it's a sign that my anxiety medication's working.
well, that's new.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny that when I go to see my psychiatrist, my blood pressure's a little high, but when I slit my wrist, my blood pressure's just fine.
Yeah, you could have reacted a lot worse.
Yeah, when I tell Maggie about this story, I'm going to be totally honest with her because there's nothing to hide. I actually was not a wuss. I did exactly what I should have done. And despite the fact that, yes, I was thinking a lot more than I usually do and therefore stumbling over my words and not getting the point out, I wouldn't categorize it as panic.
It's crazy because if it was me that did that, and with the way it was and how it was not profusely bleeding, I would have gotten a giant patch, because I know we have a couple of those, put it on there, and lived my life. I wouldn't have went to the ER. But then it would probably be later where I'd been like, probably should go.
I would have forced you to go to the ER. If I had seen that, I would have been like...
It does depend on how far it was parting when you cut it. Because if it was like an incision, like it just wasn't like a big hole, then I'd be like, ah, nah, just put a bandage on it. But if it was like, if you moved it all and it like opened, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
If that's how it was, then that makes sense.
Yes, and that's what it was. Like, when I said half an inch, I would say that is the minimum that would require stitching. I think the fact that it required only 3 is quite literally the minimum. If you need 1 stitch, you're wasting money.
Yeah.
But the deepness of the cut and the fact that they did the saline wash and all that stuff, I'm like, okay, there's a reason to come here despite the stitches. Like, they actually treated it and then sent me on my way, whereas, like, if I had just put a Band-Aid on it, who knows? And I got a tetanus shot. That's the other thing. If you had cut yourself, even if it was a brand new blade, I would have been like, I don't trust the bacteria on that. I need you in my life. I also need your health insurance. Let's go to the ER. I don't care if I get a payout. I'm not ready to lose you.
Banging?
That's what, yes. But I just realized something. I am now officially in a situation in my life where I question the people, well, I don't question them, but I understand how awful the people are who kill their loved ones for a life insurance policy. Because even if your life insurance policy was $8 million and I could live off that for the rest of my life, I still would not do anything or even think about doing something because you are more valuable than any experience that happens past your expiry date.
That may be the most suspicious thing anyone has
That may be the most suspicious thing. I love the pause after my spiel of That may be the most suspicious thing. Oh my god.
You're welcome.
It makes me realize just how fucked people are for saying, I don't want my quote-unquote loved one in my life. I want money.
Yeah.
It's like, boy, the narcissism and, psychopathy.
Something like that.
They're a psychopath and they're narcissistic and they're evil. I even thought about it. Okay. This is a bit of a reduction. I thought about this in terms of Lego. This is parting away from you. We just happened to be on a subject that was similar.
Okay.
Not saying your value is anywhere near a Lego piece. But there is. Wait. No, that a Lego piece is nowhere near your value. Grammar matters. It's not just commas and apostrophes. The way you structure sentences, that's quite an important thing, isn't it? The way you looked at me as like, what the fuck? Why do I even set myself up? I should just say what I'm going to say. Anyways,
I'm glad you set yourself up. That was fantastic.
Okay.
That was amazing. That's why I looked at you like that. 'Cause I'm like, I wonder if he'll catch it.
And I would not have if you had not looked at me like that. There is a platinum Bionicle mask. I don't know how many are in circulation, but it is very few. I think there might actually be like 15. I know that the last one that was up on eBay sold for more than 10 grand, and another one got found at Goodwill, and they auctioned it off and then sent the proceeds to charity for I think 13 grand. I thought to myself, if I was in a situation where I just happened to come across something like that I knew was worth a fuck ton of money, and I bought it for very, very little, would I keep it because I personally like the value of it, or would I sell it and do something with it? And there are two answers. If I was rich, I would keep it. And by rich, I mean like, if I had a steady income and we were going on vacations once a year, I would keep it. And had no debts. In my current situation, I would sell it, pay off all my debts, go on vacation with you, and then years later, when we eventually become rich, I would regret selling it.
Yeah.
Regardless, I still wouldn't kill you for the insurance money.
All this to say, you
All
don't gotta
this
worry
is-
about nothing.
All this to say, please don't tell